Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I hope you've been able to get outside and enjoy some of our nice weather. I know we've had some really hot weather. Oh my goodness, it's been hot. But then there's also been some very cooler weather and some rainy weather. But rain can be fun too. It's fun to go outside and enjoy the rain puddles, to have some fun out. We could blow bubbles. You can go for a walk on the nice days, a bike ride, maybe play a little ball. It's just so much fun to be outside, and I hope all of you are taking time to go outside. And when you go outside, for those of you who know it, Miss Allen has set up a new story on the Brownway River Trail Story Walk. And she has it all set for everybody to go down and take time. It's very wide so we can respect that social distancing. And I hope you all take advantage of going down to see that. Now today for our story, it's a little different, but we have someone in our town who is an author. And I don't know if many of you know that. And she has written children's books. She also writes poetry and takes some beautiful pictures, and then she puts the poetry on those pictures. And I am fortunate enough, I do have one of those, and I will show you at the end. But today I thought we would start with one of her poems, and then we'll read one of her short stories, and then I will show you the pictures she did and read the poem to you. Now her name is Lauren Young, and I've known Lauren for many, many years. And when she wrote her stories, I was so fortunate that I used to work in another library and I had her come read to us. So with everything going on, I asked her, could I read one of her short stories and some of her poems to you? And she was delighted that we could do that. So today we're going to read a poem and a story out of her book, Comfy Cozy Tales, and it's by Lauren Young, illustrated by Kevin Lane. So we're going to start with a poem, and it says, "Down the road we go, I wonder what we'll see. One time we saw Willie sitting still as can be. Over our heads, high, high in the sky, caw, caw, we heard Christy Crow fly by. Over in the chicory, half past the hour, a golden butterfly lighted on a flower. Miss Kingfisher flew up to a branch, making a splash. She dove into the water, flying away in a flash. Where the branches bend, way up over our heads, our jungle friends are asleep in their beds 9 times out of 10. On a bright summer day, a special friend will pass your way." And this is the picture she has in here with her poem. It's very nice. So the story we're going to read today is called All in a Day's Work. In the middle of the meadow, Chelsea Cow chewed on the grass. "What is that noise?" Sherry Squirrel scurried up the trunk of a very old maple tree. "Oh, Chelsea raised her head. She looked across the field. The daisies and blue chicory swayed in the August breeze. Red barns and fields of clover dotted the rolling green hills of Vermont. The late morning sun disappeared behind a cloud. Suddenly, a gust of wind stirred up a small pile of dirt. Sherry screeched, "Here he comes! Wonder what he was up to this time." Buddy Beagle charged out of the woods, nose to the ground, running as fast as he could. Buddy leaped through the tall grass. He stopped just short of running into Chelsea. "What's up?" asked Chelsea. "You gotta come right now. I need your help." Buddy ran around and around in a circle. "Arf, arf!" he barked. "Sit down and catch your breath." Chelsea continued to chew and chew. Then she moved on to a new patch of grass. Sherry scampered down from the tree. "What is it, Buddy?" she asked. Come with me, you will see. Buddy barked and barked. He dashed back towards the woods. Halfway across the meadow, he threw up his head and howled, "Aroo! Aroo!" Might as well check this out. It is Saturday, and I've got nothing better to do. Chelsea, the Holstein, turned around. "This better be worth it," she said. Putting one foot in front of the other, Chelsea followed Buddy. Flying just over their heads, Christy Crow asked, "Hey, what's going down?" "Don't know," Sherry answered, "but old Buddy is all riled up about something." Christy flew off to catch up with Buddy. Chelsea looked up. "Yo, Christy, don't fly too low over the swamp. The swamp monster will get you." "Funny, very funny," cackled Christy. Buddy stopped. "Over here, guys." And see, there they are. You got the squirrel and the cow and the dog, Buddy. There, stuck in the mud, sat a baby pig. Just her face and front feet were sticking out of the mud. "I told you I'd bring help. I told you I'd bring help," Buddy ran around in circles. "Calm down, Buddy," Chelsea added. "You're not going to be much help keeled over." Chelsea backed up as close to the mud hole as she could get. "Reach for my tail," she said. The tiny piglet could not reach Chelsea's tail. "I will go find a stick or something," Christy Crow flew off. "You find it, and I will drag it," said Buddy. They disappeared into the dark woods. "A stick? What in tarnation can you do with a stick?" Chelsea hollered. The little pig sobbed and sobbed. "I want my mommy. I want my daddy." "Don't worry, little one. We will have you out in no time," Sherry assured her. "How did you get in there?" Chelsea asked. "I was following my mommy. I saw something shiny on the ground. I tried to pick it up. Every time I reached for it, it blew away." The little piglet continued to sob. "I followed it in here." There on the top of the mud laid a candy wrapper. The little piglet sobbed louder and louder. "You need to stay calm," said Sherry. "What is your name?" "My name is Penelope." "Where do you live?" "We just moved here from Maine. We bought the baker place." "Well, Penelope, did you learn something from this experience?" Chelsea asked. "Chelsea," Sherry scolded, "this is not the time." I learned not to wander off because you never know what can happen to you." Just then, Christy Crow landed on the tree branch over their heads. "Buddy is coming with a perfect-sized limb. Together we will get you out. You guys are really nice." Standing on the edge of the mud hole, Sherry said, "That is what friends are all about." And see, here comes Buddy with the stick. And see, Penelope is stuck in the mud. Buddy, dragging a small branch, dropped it near the mud hole. Chelsea kicked at it with her back feet until it stretched across the hole. Christy flew down to Penelope. She landed on the limb, rolling it with her feet until Penelope could grab it. "Hang on," Sherry ordered. Then Buddy dragged the limb out of the mud with Penelope clinging to the branch. "Penelope! Penelope!" a voice hollered in the distance. "That's my mom." Penelope rolled on the dry ground, kicking her feet in the air. "Well, Buddy, you should be very proud of yourself," Chelsea said. Shaking his head back and forth, Buddy said, "We all helped." "We did indeed," Sherry Squirrel added. Penelope Pig opened her eyes wide. "Thank you, guys. You sure are nice," she said. Her long eyelashes fluttered up and down. "You are welcome," Chelsea said. "Let's get out of here. These flies are driving me nuts." Over the hill came Penelope's mom with her 5 siblings and father right behind her. "Penelope Pig, you have given us quite a scare." "I am sorry, Mommy. It won't happen again, I promise. These are my new friends. They saved me." I don't know how to thank you, Penelope's mom started to cry. We were glad to help, said Sherry. You come over for supper tonight. Papa Pig is grilling. Papa Pig's lips turned up at the corners. He smiled. We're having corn on the cob and grilled potatoes. We will be there. But he lifted his head up and howled as loud as he could. Arroo! Arroo! Penelope Pig and her family turned around and walked up the hill toward home. So see, here's Mommy and the 5 little piglets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Papa Pig. And here's Penelope way down here and Buddy. Chelsea and Sherry walked back across the meadow. Christy flew over into the woods, wagging his tail. Buddy followed. He stopped, turned around. He watched his new friends disappear over the hill. I love grilled potatoes. I love grilled potatoes. Buddy licked his chops. Arf, arf, he barked. With his ears flapping in the wind, he ran across the meadow. Wait up, guys. Isn't that the cutest little pig you have ever seen? You know pigs are smart. They're really smart. They don't like sitting in mud. Whatever you say, Buddy. Chelsea stopped to chomp on some grass. Sherry scurried up the butternut tree. I'm going to make butternut souffle for dessert. Just at that moment, Christy Crow landed on the fence post. I am going to welcome our new neighbors with a wreath made out of my favorite wildflowers. What are you going to do, Buddy? Asked Sherry. I am going to write Penelope Pig a story. Arroo! Arroo! And he did. There they all go. So this is one of Lauren's short stories, and there's many other ones in this wonderful book called Comfy Cozy Tales. And she does have another book, which we have here also. It's called Allie M and Allie G. And it's another fun book. But these are here at the library. Now, this is a beautiful picture that Lauren had done, and I have the poem on it that she wrote. A little hard to see it, I'm sorry to say, with all the reflections, because it is in a frame in glass. So I'm going to read you the poem. It's called Dreams. A dream is a beginning. Plan it carefully. Hold it close to your heart. Tuck it in your pocket. Take it with you wherever you go. Nourish it with courage. Feed it persistence. Watch it grow. A dream fulfilled is music to your ears. Tune into rhythm. Dance to the beat of success. And I just so love that poem because dreams are very important. Now, what I would like everybody to do, and I would so enjoy it if you could send them to us so we could see them either through Facebook, through our email, even through the mail. We don't care. We miss you guys and we'd love to see some stuff from you. You could write a poem. You could draw us a picture. You could tell us a poem and have Mom or somebody record it and send it to us. We just would love to see and hear from you guys because we really miss you. And hopefully in a few weeks we'll be able to start getting together a little bit, but not like we usually do. It's going to be a whole new way. So stay tuned. Watch for Sarah because she'll be announcing summer reading program in the Learning Garden and all the fun we're going to have. So we miss everybody. Again, if you'd love to read Lauren Young's books, give us a call or message us and we can get them ready for you to enjoy. Can't wait to hear your poems and see your pictures, guys. Have a great day.